What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, people? What's up, man? We here back with another one. Right here on Likeable Dialogue, man. We're back with another one. And today we're going to be discussing Kid Austin versus the one and only Abdullah Mason. There's a lot of talk about this subject. There's a lot of things that's going on. There's a lot to discuss here. Is Kid Austin dad ready to duck Abdullah Mason? You guys tell me your thoughts. I'm going to tell you my thoughts, and together we go come together collectively and tell each other what we feel and how we feel about this fight. Do I think Kid Austin is ducking Kid Austin? I mean, do I think Kid Austin dad is going to duck Abdullah Mason? If I'm being fair, if I'm being real, I don't think so. I think Floyd Schofield Sr. is really being the promoter and making it controversial, whereas the people go and debate about it and then they go and talk about it. That is what I really, truly believe that's going on here, right? Like, I really feel like he's going out and he's just making it controversial. He's making it a debate. He's sparking up the rumors. He's hyping up the fight. If I believe my son is going to go out and fight somebody, why not? Why wouldn't I beef up the hype? What up, yo, Lavelle in the building? What up, bro? Uh-oh, wrong button, man. We're here early with it tonight, man. We're early with it tonight, man. I don't believe Kid Austin is really Kid Austin in his, like, I had to do some reflection last night, man. I had to do some self reflection last night and think about what's really going on, man. Now, I would say if they somehow get the offer and they somehow don't make it in the ring, then it's a problem. Then we have to talk about it. He says, this is nasty work, fam. I don't really think it's nasty work. I really don't think it's nasty work, bro. I really don't think it's nasty work. And let me tell you why I don't believe it's nasty work, if we're being honest. I really feel like they know what they're doing, bro. Like, I really feel like I don't really think it's nasty work, fam. I'm sorry, bro. I don't think it's nasty work, bro. I really feel like Kid Austin and his dad are really going to, like, if the fight is presented, yeah, they'll take it. Because they can't go back on time, bro. They can't pull off what they pulled during the Shakur Stevenson fight. Like, you can't do that 2 times. You can't do it twice. You see what I'm saying? Because if you do it twice, then we call you buff. So I really, truly, in my heart, I really feel like Kid Austin and Abdullah Mason fight can happen. And I really feel like Floyd Schofield Sr. is just hyping up the fight to get us talking about it so that he can really get that 2.5 million.
Shout out to Likeable
You
Dialogue.
got to realize what he said, bro. He said that I got to be the promoter. He says that I got to be the promoter. I have to sell this fight. He said that Abdullah Mason don't do no interviews. We the ones that's going to sell the fight. That's what he said. That's what Floyd Schofield Sr. said. He said, we are the ones that's going to be on YouTube. We are the ones that's going to be doing the interviews. We are the ones that's going to sell the fight. So why wouldn't I want that 2.5 million?
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
And that is where I agree with him, bro. Like, I agree with him. My boy said this is nasty work, fam, but we gotta make it make sense though. Like if we're really being fair here, bro, we gotta make it make sense, man. Lavelle, just hear me out though, bro. Hear me out, man. He got a point. He says that he's the one that's gonna be selling the fight. He said he's the one that's gonna be selling the fight. He said he's the one that's gonna be doing everything else, doing all the leg work. And what Abdullah Mason go do? Come in there and benefit and get the money? Nah, bro, run that back to me, bro. I need them dollars. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD,
the kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, we gotta hit this intro. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Yeah, it's your boy Drew. Shout out LD the Kid.
In Likeable Dialogue. All right, man, we are back, man. My boy DT says, not really a fan of Schofield Sr. And that's fine if you're not a fan of Schofield Sr. A lot of people, trust and believe me, a lot of people are not fans of Floyd Schofield Sr. A lot of people are not fans of him. But the kick is, when he's on an interview, do you click that interview? When he's on an interview, do people click that interview? When he's in an interview, do that interview get clicks? Does it go live? Does it go viral? Does people talk about it? They do. I can't sit here and say that they don't, bro. They do. They talk about the fight, bro. So, I mean, I'm with Floyd Sr., man. Like, if you know, and I just seen something right where he said something around the lines is like, Abdullah Mason is a prospect, and he said that Kid Austin not a prospect. I disagree with that one. I feel like both of them are prospects, but I feel like Floyd Schofield sells himself more, whereas Abdullah Mason, he's in a ring, he's active, he's in a ring, he's fighting. But the thing is, he's in a ring, he's fighting. But the thing is, Floyd Schofield is selling himself. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He's active. You know what I'm saying? Well, he kind of like disabled the Twitter, but he's an active person on social media, right? And pretty soon he's going to that. I can honestly say though, Kid Austin is on a track to get the Shakur Stevenson treatment here, man. Soon, I can feel it. He's about to be getting that Shakur Stevenson treatment here soon, man. I can feel it, bro. Like, people are gonna be saying, like, bro, you ain't did this, you ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. My boy Lavelle says they doing too much talking. A lot of fighters don't do too much talking. If we being real here, a lot of fighters don't do too much talking, bro. And that's the problem with the sport of boxing, because they leave the boxing stuff for us, like us YouTubers, to get on here and try to make it, to build up the hype of boxing. But when but in reality, they not even selling themselves. In reality, they not even selling themselves. We're the ones that's really selling boxing. We're the ones that's really talking boxing. If I'm being honest, these boxers, man, it's fight time. Like, they don't start talking until they announce a fight, and then they go away, hide into their little shadows, and then we're the ones left to continue the sport of boxing. Meanwhile, they go hide in their little cubbies. Where Tank at right now? I'm just saying. Where Terrence Crawford at right now? We don't see him on the interviews. And they go for any fighter, bro. Even where Errol Spence at right now? We ain't heard from him. So we got to give credit to the Schofields for being active, though, bro. Like, we got to give them credit, bro. Like, I ain't listen. What I'm saying is, you ain't got to be a fan of the Schofields, but you have to respect that they're open in the media. You don't have to be a fan of the Schofields, but you gotta respect that they open in the media, and they keeping the media employed. Let's keep it real. They keeping the media You know what I'm saying? Like entertain. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, even though I had some stuff going on in the background, I was doing some networking yesterday and the day before. If we wasn't talking about Schofield, what would we be talking about right now? I'm being real. What would we be talking about right now? So we gotta give credit to where credit is due, man. We gotta give them Schofields, man, of a round of applause, bro. We got to. Here's the thing. They keeping us active and they keeping us on our feet, and now we got something to talk about. He says they doing too much talking. He's my boy DT says he the one tried to force his son into the Shakur Stevenson beatdown. I don't know if it was a Shakur Stevenson beatdown, man. Because if it was gonna be a Shakur Stevenson beatdown, then why didn't Shakur Stevenson beat down who? Josh Padley. I'm just saying, dude went down there 9 rounds before he got stopped. And he ain't even been in the ring in a long time that they had said. So I'm just saying, bro. Let's see. Oh, but at least he kept us on our feet. We was entertained the whole ride until they pulled out. Or until the British, let's just say this, like he said the British boxing community pulled them out of the fight. They wouldn't license them to fight. We gotta take it for what they said. He said it's Googleable knowledge. He said that there's a report. You know, there's a report there where they said that the laws came. There's a report. That's what he said. We got to go off the word of the mouth and what we can find on Google. You know what I'm saying? My boy says exactly, Lavelle. Schofield Senior be running his mouth. He be running his mouth, but he be trending topics too, though. Mama Schofield. Oh, bro, that's nasty, bro. My boys say they better be busy training instead of talking. Hopefully they are. He says Conor Ben and EU Banks coming up. Could talk about that. He got stopped. That's a beatdown. Yeah, no, definitely, man. I am aware of the Conor Ben and EU Banks fight coming up, man. That fight is next week, and so I definitely got that on the table. I actually got some shorts up there, man, and that I'm ready to post for next week. And man, yeah, man, I'm ready for that fight too. I think Conor Ben has a lot on his hands. Chris Eubank, you know what? Who has to win in that fight though? Like, no, that's for next week, bro. We can't talk about because then I'm like, what we go to? That's for next week. But I will say this though, Chris Eubank has a lot to prove. You egg this man. This man coming with a vengeance. But Chris Eubank got a lot to prove because he egged him, right? So he got to live on that. He got to stand on that. Versus Conor Ben, he got to come with a vengeance, and now he gotta win. It's a must-win situation for Conor Ben because if not, he's gonna be the guy that got egged and lost. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD, the kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. I'm just saying, man. So he gotta win, bro. Like he must win, man. He must win, bro. It's a must win for him, man. It says he got stopped. That's a beatdown. I mean, he did get outworked. I will say that Josh Padley did get outworked. LOL. Mason fighting someone else. Let's look. I know they said they got an offer, but let's look it up real quick. Let's see. I know they got an offer, but I want to talk about the offer though. Wait a minute, but before we get into all of that, before we get into all of that detail and all that stuff, man, I really want to talk about this offer though, man. Like I really want to talk about this offer, right? So Floyd Schofield Sr. says, they said they offered us $1 million, and we'll take it. But it's really like you saying you will take $1 million, but you're not taking a fight unless they give you 2.5. Like, I don't understand that language because you can't tell. Like, if I'm a businessman, right? If I'm a business and like I said, I'm not going against Floyd Schofield Sr. because like he feels like he got to sell the fight. He feels like shit. He feel like his worth is 2.5 million. But it's kind of hard if I'm a businessman, right? And I want to pay you for your product, and you tell me that your product is 2.5, but you would take $1 million. Why would I give you 2.5 if you telling me that you would take $1 million? Like, that's the only thing. Like, if you telling me you would take $1 million, why would I give you 2.5? That's the question that I would like, if I was to interview Floyd Schofield Sr., I would have to ask him, yo, do Floyd Schofield Sr. has an Instagram, y'all? Like, I tried to look it up. I know Kid Austin got one, but dude, Floyd Schofield Sr. has an Instagram. Because I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. Because I sure was going to reach out to him, send him an email, and get him on the channel, man. Because I got questions. Because if I'm a businessman and you telling me that you worth 2.5 million, but you're willing to take 1.5 in order to fight, you're saying that you would take that and to fight, then guess what? I'm only gonna give you that 1 point. Why would I give you an extra 1.5? It doesn't make business sense for me because you already told me I can get your same product for a cheaper price. So that's the only misconception or question that I really, 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 really have for Floyd Schofield. That's the only question that I have. But other than that, man, Schofield, man. Hey, listen. All y'all saying that, oh, Floyd Schofield Sr. does a lot of yapping. He does a lot of talk. He does a lot of yapping, a lot of talk. Then why was we all hyped up for the Shakur Stevenson versus Schofield fight? And it wasn't because of Shakur Stevenson. Guess who? The reason why we was hyped up before the That's the reason why we was hyped up for Schofield versus Shakur Stevenson or Shakur Stevenson versus Schofield, however you want to put it. Why was we all hyped up for that fight? Why? It wasn't because of Shakur Stevenson. It was because Floyd Schofield kept the interviews going. Like y'all say, he do a lot of yapping. That's the reason why we was hyped up for it, because he was doing a lot of yapping, and it hyped us up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hyped to see the fight. And the moment I found out that he backed out of the fight, that's when I was like, I only want to watch the Mad Jamal fight. And then I didn't even really want to watch the B2B and B-Ball. I was just hyped for Kid Austin and Shakur Stevenson because of what Floyd Sr. was providing us. So if we're being honest here, and if we're being fair, that's the only reason why we wanted to watch that Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield Sr. Why? It's because Floyd Schofield Sr. went on interviews every day on Instagram every day, whether it was good or bad. He was there, and he promoted the fight. He promoted it. I promise you, if it was Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev without Kid Austin and Shakur Stevenson, we probably wouldn't even been talking about that fight as much because I'm gonna be real, bro. Boxing is fickle, or however you want to say it. If it's not like a main, like they are attractions, right? But like people wouldn't really tune into it. Now. They needed them names on there. They needed that hype and that boost. They did 340,000 pay-per-view buys. They did 340,000 pay-per-view buys. That's how many they would have done had Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin been on that card. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. They would have done way more. They would have done way more. LOL, Mason fights someone else. They says, I thought Kid Austin was going to be good. Who said, bro, I still think he's good, bro. I honestly still think he's good, man. I don't think that he declined. I feel like his stock did drop with the whole him in a when his dad posted a picture of him sitting down with the tubes in his face and all of that. Yeah, his stock dropped when that happened. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It dropped. It dropped tremendously. But in the same aspect, although it dropped, it also it dropped. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even drop. His stock dropped. But if he comes back and he beats Abdullah Mason, then we can give him some credit. He can't pull out of this fight, bro. He can't pull out of this fight, bro. He cannot pull out of this fight, bro. He pulled out of this fight, bro. That's it, bro. That's he over with and done with, man. He's over with and done with, man. He can't pull out this fight, man. Yeah, bro. He definitely can't pull out this fight. His dad talked more than build. God damn, bro. A question for y'all, bro. Are y'all upset that this dude puts on for his like? You gotta realize these dudes are the promoters of their children. That's their children, and then these dudes are promoters, so they get paid to promote their sons, man. Like, I don't know. I maybe I look at boxing differently, bro. Like, I'm cool with them talking. You know what I'm saying? Because you need the hype. Who wants to watch a press conference or watch somebody fight and they not aggressive or they not talking smack? Because the more smack that you talk, when you get in a ring, we gotta see you. We want to see you back that talk up. Because if it's anything less than, we go clown you. We're going to clown you. Y'all remember how Boots Ennis was getting clowned on his prior 2 fights? But he showed up and showed out this last fight and he shut the critics up. Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see you shut us up. A quiet fight, man, don't sell, bro. At least not to me, man. I don't see it. A quiet fight don't sell, man. What does a quiet fight do? It doesn't do anything, man. Hey, guys, we only got 1 like, man, so make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. Come on, everybody smash the like button. It takes 2 seconds. Smash that like button, man. We only got 2 likes, man. That hurts my feelings, man. Come on, man. We trying to get out there, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, man. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. All right, y'all. So I'm going to start a poll here, right? And the poll is going to say, like, what should we name the poll tonight, right? We should say, is Kid Austin, we got to say something about Kid Austin because that is what the whole drama is about. Kid Austin talking, Kid Austin not living up to the hype. Kid Austin. That is what the hype is about. So we gotta talk about this hype, and what's to go down and what's to be expected here, man. Because a lot of people don't believe in that boy Kid Austin no more, man. That's nasty business, man. I don't know why y'all don't like Kid Austin no more, man. Why y'all don't like Kid Austin no more, man? That's nasty work, man. But so we definitely got to look at that. All right, so the poll is gonna be do you believe Kid Austin, and I already know the question to this. The poll is gonna be: do you believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah Mason? That is the poll. Do you believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah? Now I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say yes. I already know. Yes. No. And I'm gonna say heck yes. And that way, if y'all don't, yeah. And then I'm gonna say in between, because some people might be in between. All right, boom. The poll is up, guys. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Let me hit the refresh button, man. See how many likes we got, bro. Let me see. Man, we still got 2 likes, man. Y'all hit that smash that like button. We got more than 2 people on here, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, man, for us, man. But all right, so the poll is up, and the poll simply says, do you believe Kid Austin would duck Abdullah Mason? Yes, no, heck yes, in between. That is the options tonight. That is the option. My boy DT says, Kid still has a lot to prove in boxing. I think both, and you know what? Shout out to DT, man. I appreciate that. Okay, listen, I know DT can be harsh at times, but I'm gonna take that comment and I'm gonna say he's thinking about it. Like I must take that comment and say that's a good comment because they both got something to prove. They still prospects, even though Kid Austin says that he's just now coming up and that he's not a prospect, and Abdullah Mason is a prospect. I'm gonna say Kid Austin is still a prospect. So I'm gonna give DT a round of applause on this one. On this particular instance, I'm gonna give DT a round of applause because of the simple fact he says that Kid Austin still has a lot to prove, and I agree with it. I'm not going against you guys by saying Abdullah Mason. Kid Austin is proven. Nah, I'm not saying that he's proven. I'm not even saying that he's not proven. I'm saying that he still has a lot to prove. He still got a lot to do. You know what I mean? Like his last fight wasn't his best performance. We ain't forgot it. I ain't forgot it. I know y'all ain't forgot it. So, okay, let's see what he said. What's that? He says, with all due respect, I don't think anybody's out here ducking Abdullah Mason. A lot of people were saying that they was ducking. A lot of people were saying that Kid Austin was ducking Abdullah Mason because of the $2.5 million bet. Purse bid that they wanted. So that's the reason why the question came about. That is the reason why the question came about. I'm going to put the number up here, guys, if you guys want to call in to the show. The phone lines will be open, and you can call in to the show, man. That is the number if you want to call in to the show. And, you can voice your opinion. You can voice your opinion and you can speak about it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people maybe I'm gonna take that down and actually put it in the ticker, and you can get it from the ticker. Let me not do it. Well, yeah, I do it from right here. Let me put it in the ticker. Guys can get it from there. That way we can keep up the. There we go. That's my alarm going off, boy. There we go. There go the ticker. I got a lot going on over here. And where's my other one at? Right there. Boom. My boy says, what do you think has proven more? Oh, who do you think has proven more? Who do you think has proven more? I'm gonna say Abdullah Mason, bro. I'm gonna say Abdullah Mason because Abdullah Mason been busy. Like he's been busy, like he's been active. I'm gonna say so far, Abdullah Mason been active. That is the difference between Estanionis and Jerron Booth Ennis, right? Jerron Booth Ennis wasn't having his best performances his last two fights. So a lot of people was calling him bluff because of his last two performances, right? But he was active. Estanionis wasn't active. So by him not being active, the performance that he got, people like, yeah, man, he deserved, like, you can see it because he wasn't active. So an active fighter proves more to me. And so in this case, if we're being truthful, and if I'm going to really answer your question, I'm going to say Abdullah Mason has proven more thus far in the sport of boxing, only because he's been active, and also, shoot, man, I can see him. He's been active, bro. I can see it. I agree. At least Mason picked himself of the mate. Hold on, I'm looking at these people real quick. What are they doing? All right, he says, I agree. At least Mason picked himself up off the mat once before. I get what you're saying. Okay, I got you, bro. No, facts, bro. Abdullah Mason picked himself up off the mat, bro. Like, we seen, like, he got hit, and we seen him come back and perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the last performance that we seen of Kid Austin was that he was gassed out. So that's the last performance that we seen of Kid Austin being gassed out. That's the last performance. That's the last memory that we really have of him in the ring. And technically, he haven't had a fight since November of last year, 2024. Let me Google Kid Austin last fight. Yeah, November the 4th. No, November the 4th. JB, what it do? Hit that like button on there, JB. Hit that like button on there for me, nephew. Hit that like button on there for me. Smash that like button. Let's see how many likes we got, man. We got 3 likes, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. All right, so look, I'm going to read the poll to y'all, right? The poll says, do you believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah Mason? 67% of the votes says yes. 33% of the vote says no. And so that lets me know right there, that lets me know that Kid Austin, people still believe in Kid Austin. That lets me know people still believe in Kid Austin, man. Kid Austin got a lot to prove, man, in this sport. Both of them do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I really want to talk about this brand ambassador deal, right? So like what? So DT or anybody that's watching, what can y'all tell me? What does this brand ambassador mean? Like you going to fight over there sometime? So they got them signing a contract? But what does that mean? Because Abdullah Mason is signed to Top Rank. And if I was Top Rank, you got one of my top guys. I feel like Turkey is putting these boys in jeopardy of their career, man. And he's not matching them well neither. If I'm being honest, man, he's not matching them well. If we're being honest, it's like he throw them a little bit of extra money, and all of a sudden they fighting somebody, which is cool because it's entertaining for the fans, right? But in the same aspect, it's like, yo, Turkey, you want one of my up and coming fighters to do what? Yeah, we believe in him, but we want to match make him some more. We want to build him in a household, in a house name. Like, it's too early for them really to be boxing each other. If I'm being really perfectly honest, though, I really think so. I feel like it's kind of too early for them to be boxing each other too in the same aspect. But in the same aspect, I get it because it's entertaining for the fans and we want to see it. But to say like Mama Schofield, I get y'all don't like him, bro. But at the end of the day, man, dude is doing what's best for the sport. He's been active. He's doing interviews. He's doing it all, man. My boy Lavelle say he will duck him. Damn. My boy say he would duck him. So y'all ain't got no faith in Kid Austin. You can't duck 2 fights. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I don't care what happens. You cannot duck 2 fights. If you duck 2 fights, then we're going to call you a duck. Then we're going to call you like whatever. Like, you can't duck 2 fights, man. You can't duck 2 fights. You duck 2 fights, it's over with. You can't duck 2 fights. You can't duck 2 fights. If he duck 2 fights, bro, and then they come with another weird looking picture, him in a hospital, him doing whatever, like, man, nah, bro, you can't do that, man. You can't duck 2 fights. You can't do that, bro. Not in this sport, bro. This sport too brutal. The fans won't let him do it. The fans will literally call him bluff. But you know what's so crazy? Let's just say like something really comes up. Let's say something really, really comes up, right? And he's not able to fight. Ooh, the fans will have his.
Shout out to Likeable.
Yo, the fans will have his head on a swizzle, man. I'm telling you, man, he dug 2 fights, man. The fans will have his head on a swizzle. Like, I'm not even lying to you, bro. Like, they were like, man, you duck. Shit, they gonna be really calling him the duck goose of boxing, bro. If we being real. But, man, hey, like I said, bro, I think Floyd Schofield Sr., man, is good for the sport of boxing, man. I feel like Bill Haney is good for the boxing. Like, because these fighters not doing it. Like, they not out there being active in the media. Like, they think that they can just fight. And that's just enough. But in this world, man, we built in a social media world where the fans want content. The fans want content. When I don't go live, I be feeling bad because the fans want content. We want content. Y'all want to talk about it. Y'all want to get it off your chest. That's what I'm here for, so y'all can get it off your chest. So Schofield is good for the sport of boxing, man. Floyd Schofield Sr., Bill Haney, they good for the sport of boxing. But my only question is for Floyd Schofield Sr. If you're saying that you want 2.5 million, then why are you saying you would accept the 1.5? That's bad business. You can't do that. Because at the end of the day, if you're telling me you would take less and I can get your product, you would take less and I can get that same product, why would I give you an extra 1.5 million? It doesn't make business sense. And so I understand why the fans are saying he's ready to duck. This is the biggest duck. Bro, both of y'all are just now coming up in the sport of boxing. Both of y'all still prospects. Both of y'all still got to do what it do to build up the sport of boxing, bro. So for you to say that you want 2.5 million, but you would take 1.5 million, as backwards, senior, I'm not gonna lie. As backwards, senior, I'm just saying.
Shout out to Likeable.
But I understand you got to come out here and make controversial statements, and you have to get us to talk about it. You have to get the fans riled up. And that's basically what he said in the interview. He was like, I want the extra 1.5 because I'm going to be the one that sells the fight. We're going to be the ones that sell the fight, not Abdullah Mason. is what he said. And so with that, man, we can't help nothing but to respect that. We can't help but to respect that, man. So hey man, make sure y'all got any questions, man. Make sure y'all get your questions in. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hitting that notification bell. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Because at the end of the day, I mean, is it really a duck? We can't really call it a duck, man. Dude ain't even got in the ring yet, and we like he ducked him. Yo, dude ain't even got in the ring yet, and we saying he ducked him. I ain't gonna lie, I was going off the crowd last night. I'm like $2.5 million, and I'm going off because I'm watching the comments and I'm seeing what everybody's saying. But then as I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't see what he's saying is wrong. He's saying that he's the one that's gonna be selling a fight. He's saying that I think my worth is worth more than that 1.5 million. He's saying that they haven't got the official offer, but what's coming down the pipeline is an offer might be coming of a 1.5 million. So basically, if it is 1.5 million, he's going to counteroffer them with a 2.5 million. But I understand what people are saying. Like, he didn't even get that offer when he fought Shakur Stevenson. I get it. But in the same aspect, it's like, dang, though, bro. Like, I get it. Like, he didn't even get that same offer when he fought Shakur Stevenson. But he won 2.5. So I get what people are saying, like, it's possibly a duck. But in the same sense, is it really a duck? Or is it just me setting myself up because I know my worth? Which one is it? Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The King.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Which one is it, chat? Don't get quiet now, DT. What's up, Lavelle? What's up? Don't get quiet now, y'all. Comment. I'm just saying, bro. Which one is it? Is it really a duck, or is it just me just selling myself? Which one is it? We got to be consistent with the verbiage. We have to be consistent. Which one is it? And I believe the question is, to answer to the question is, he's selling himself. He's selling his product. He's selling himself. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you good, bro. You good, bro. I'm just talking smack, bro. You good, bro. I'm just talking smack, bro. But I'm just saying, man, like we gotta ask ourselves the question, man. Is dude really selling himself? Or is it a problem? Like, I really feel like dude is just selling himself, bro. Like, he gotta sell himself. Because the simple fact is, like, 2.5 million, and I'm the one that's selling the fight. Okay. But I get what y'all saying. He didn't even get that. He didn't even get 2.5 million offer when he fought Shakur. He got the one. So for him to get the same is understanding. I get it. Yeah. On the line. Yeah. But yeah, guys. But that's all I have tonight, man. It's kind of slow tonight, so we're gonna come to an end here, man. But let me read these results to y'all, man. Read these results to y'all real quick. Hold on. Dang, where's wrong? How do I get out of that? Oh no. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me read these results to y'all, man. We got 67% of the votes that says yes, y'all believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah Mason. That is crazy. That's nasty business. But we get it, because if you did it before, what makes us think that you won't do it again? Right? And then 33% of the vote says no. I don't think that Kid Austin would duck him. And I'm gonna be a part of that 33%, because at the end of the day, like, if Kid Austin duck another fight back to back, bro, do you know what the fans are gonna do? Man, Golden Boy might drop that boy. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Golden Boy might drop him if they don't fight back to back. So I really hope that Kid Austin don't get sick or anything during the camp. If they accept the fight, that's good. But I hope he don't get sick or anything. Hey man, that'll be a tough fight. I think it'll be a great fight. I think it sells. That fight alone sells, man. I think that fight sells, and I think that fight does numbers because they both prospects, they both young, and Kid Austin and his dad talk a lot of smack. He's like they like Devin Haney and Bill. Like people dislike them because of that because they talk so much. You know what I'm saying? My boy says, I just hope these guys be training. No, facts, bro. I hope these guys be training as well, man. Like I hope they be training as well, man. Like I really feel like, man, I really feel like they do be training. Kid Austin look like he be training. It do be huge. No Diddy though. No Diddy. I'm just saying. My boy said, I'm just waiting for the Dale fight. Nah, facts, bro. Devin Haney fight go be lit. We got about 3 more weeks for that fight. So that's gonna be an interesting topic, man. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of old interviews around that same time. Cause I got a lot of clips about Devin Haney. So I'm gonna be dropping old clips along with new clips around that Devin Haney fight, man. Devin Haney got a lot to prove, man. A lot of people counted Devin Haney out, man. And I feel like, and everybody talking about Devin Haney versus Boots. We don't get that this year. We won't get that next year. We'll probably get that in 2027, early 8. Because Devin got to come into the welterweight division and he got to let his body settle in the welterweight division. So we won't even get that Devin Haney versus Boots in his fight no time soon. So it's cool to talk about it right now to let it marinate on folks. But other than that, man, we won't get it. Oh man, I got a question for y'all. I'm hearing that Errol Spence possibly comes back and fight Mario Barrios for the belt. But if that's true, then we can no longer say that Errol Spence was weight drained. Right? If he comes back and fight Mario Barrios for the belt, we can no longer say that Errol Spence is weight drained at 147 because why would you come back and fight at 147? So you can't call me biased, bro. Like I got to question that. Or is they going to come back and fight at 154 for the belt? Like, I don't know. I do not know. I got to do some more research on that. But I did see that the Errol Spence might be coming back and fighting Mario Barrios. That's going to be interesting if he comes back and fight Mario Barrios, man. That's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. And I wonder at what weight does he fight Mario Barrios? But we'll save that topic for another day. But Kid Austin, Abdullah Mason. Is Kid Austin ducking Abdullah Mason with the $2.5 million offer? I don't think so. Because I see Kid Austin on YouTube. I see him on interviews. We don't see Abdullah Mason. Now, who wins that fight? That's up for grabs. I like Abdullah Mason. He's been active. Schofield haven't been so active. So, we have to question those type of things right there. Like who's the active fighter? Who's not the active fighter? You see what I'm saying? So those things come into play. And it shows in the ring. I don't care how hard you work out. It shows, like, if you ain't been in that ring and you ain't been active, you ain't been actively sparring, and your body ain't into the best shape, man, you better start. Right now is the time for him to go ahead and talk. Right now is the time for him to go ahead and start working out, man. My boy said, I like him too. Them Cleveland boys different. Oh, facts, man. Facts, man. But yeah, man, he says, let's not forget to smack the like button when you get in, fellas. That's right, man. Don't forget to smash that like button, man. Shout out to my boy DT, man. Smash that like button. Smash the like button, man. That helps the channel grow, and it also helps with the visibility of the show, man. That helps us get in the other eyes of other people, man, who likes boxing, who likes the sports talk. Man, the poll has changed, guys. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. The poll has changed, guys. So the poll now says 33% believes Kid Austin ducks Abdullah Mason, 50% says no, and then 17% of the votes says heck yes. Wow, y'all disrespectful. My boy Lavelle says, I need AM to get that world title and the Cavs to win the finals. Oh, I got you, bro. Yeah, man, we're gonna bring OG Rob on, man. I'm gonna get him on, man. We're gonna talk some sports talk, some basketball talk, man. But honestly, man, I don't really keep up with the basketballers that much, but I do see like LeBron them, the Lakers doing their thing, but with Luka, I ain't gonna lie, Luka go help LeBron get another ring soon. At least within the next 2 to 3 years, bro. The next 5 years, LeBron will get another ring with Luka on his side. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But man, Floyd Schofield Sr., I think he's good for boxing. Bill Haney, I think he's good for boxing. I'm gonna even go as far as say Teofimo Lopez dad. I think he's good for boxing. But listen, y'all been saying Devin Haney needs to get a new trainer. Devin Haney needs to get a new trainer. Well, guess what? He's training with Sugar Shane Mosley now. Devin Haney is training with Sugar Shane Mosley now. So we got to see if that too sharpens up his skill set, because Devin Haney is now training with Sugar Shane Mosley now, man. Who was a world title, who was a name figure, a known figure. He's training with him. So hopefully that helps too, man, with him as well, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, smash that like button, subscribe. But he says, did you hear about Amanda Serrano trying to get the next fight with Katie Taylor 3-man? Yeah, I seen that, bro. 3-minute rounds. Yeah, they was like, why are you trying to get 3-minute rounds when you didn't knock nobody out? Yeah, I seen that. I mean, them 3-minute rounds, I mean, because I think more so she's trying to get that is because Katie Taylor sometime like her windpipe get low. You know what I'm saying? Like her windpipe is short, you know? So like I feel like that's one of the reasons why she's trying to go about it that way. Like, you know, she's trying to tire her out. Meanwhile, Amanda Serrano thinks that she's going to have the energy to pull it off. But man, that trilogy, like really, I'm really questioning that trilogy, because it's like if Katie Taylor really won both fights, right? As they say, why give her the trilogy? They know, but this is a money grab because they know people would tune in. And then they also know Amanda Serrano won one of them fights, but they gave it to Katie Taylor. So I believe this time they give it. You know what's so crazy, bro? That if we're going to have a fourth fight in boxing, back to back to back to back to back to back to back, bro. Like, bro, we're gonna have a fourth fight because we already know they're going to get this fight right. Amanda Serrano going to win this fight, right? And then now that's going to prompt for another Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano fight. And then we're going to have a fifth fight, which would then break the tie. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's crazy. But I mean, a sixth fight, yeah. So like, yeah, man, we gotta see, man. We gotta see what happens, bro. Because Amanda Taylor's and I mean, I don't know why I always keep saying Amanda Taylor, Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, man. That's a good fight. That's good for the sport of boxing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna cap y'all, bro. That's good for the sport of boxing, man. We need that, man. We need that. But I also seen that she basically told Clarissa Shields to like basically like keep her name out of her mouth. If I'm being real, bro, like I did see that, man. Let me see if I can get that on the channel, bro. If I took a screenshot. Normally, man, when I see something, I take a screenshot of it and then I get it onto the channel. Let me see if I got that, man. Let me see if I got that. I don't know if I got it, but I'm pretty sure I can Google it though. I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure I can Google it. Hey, but y'all listen, this is what I'm seeing right now, right? So let's present this. This is what I've been seeing, guys. I've been seeing this is what I've been seeing. I've been seeing Mario Barrios trainer Bob Santos says PBC informed him that a title defense versus Errol Spence could be next. But the question is, at what weight? Errol Spence versus Mario Barrios in Texas AT&T Stadium, it sells out easy. It sells out easy. Mario Barrios gonna bring the Hispanic fans, Earl hometown. Hey, easy. And that's gonna be an easy comeback fight for Earl, too. I'm not gonna lie. Mario Barrios is a great fighter, but you hit him right here, that eye swells up nasty. Two hours ago, he hasn't been tested. He he got hit on the chin and got dropped before. He's still a prospect, and I'm a contender. This is what Abdullah Mason had to say about I mean, this is what Kid Austin had to say about Abdullah Mason. This is what I saw earlier, and I was telling y'all about it, which is crazy. Because I feel like he's a prospect too. My boy say, I think Spence is done. I still think Spence got some room in the tank, bro. He lost one fight, but I think like, the car accident took some years off of him, but I still think I still think he's a top prospect. I'm not gonna lie. But I really feel like Spence don't want to box no more though. I feel like he just ready to run into the sunset. Like he really don't have to box no more if he don't want to. If we're being real. All right, here it is right here, guys. He hasn't. Okay, let me take this off real quick. Then I'll get that to y'all. There we go. He says he hasn't been tested. He got hit on the chin and got dropped before. He's still a prospect, and I'm a contender. That is what he's saying right now, man. My boy says I did see. He says you seen Ryan Garcia media workout. Yeah, I seen that, bro. But it looked like him and Derek James got to get on the right page. Like as far as like boxing, like hitting the mitts. I feel like when they was hitting the mitts, it was off. I don't know if I caught the beginning of it or if I caught the end of it. But Ryan Garcia does look focused. One thing that I'm gonna give Ryan Garcia is he got like this little thing that he boxes with every day, and it comes back to him every day. It comes back to him. He boxes it, and I think that helps him too with his reflex, and I think that helps him too with his punches. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think that's good for Ryan. I think that little thing that he does with the little punching bag thing, and it comes back and he hits it with the quick left hook check. I feel like that helps him too with his boxing ability. If I'm being real, like I feel like it helps him with his boxing ability. A chat, a chat, a chat. Yup. I feel like that helps him with his boxing ability. But let me get on Twitter real quick, man. I want to see if I can find that. Let me get on Twitter real quick because I want to see if I can find that Amanda Serrano thing. What she said to Clarissa Shields. Show me good. I'll show you. Not overpaying, buddy, for the arena. Yada 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 yada. Never take advantage of being better than anyone else. Just better version of myself. Achieve and go thus far. I really want to see the part where she said, "Oh, here it is right here." Okay, so I got it. Bingo. A chat. A chat. A chat. All right, here it go right here. Let me screen share it with y'all, and then we're gonna get that on here for y'all. Screen share X. Boom. So here it is right here, guys. This is what Amanda Serrano had to say to Clarissa Shields. Okay. Amanda Serrano says, Clarissa, you are one of the best, and I will always admire what you have accomplished. But over the past 3 years, you have constantly made disrespectful comments about my company, my promoter, my accomplishments, and the people I care about, who have changed my life and I have made it, and who changed my life and have made it. She then goes on to say, where is it at? Changed my life and have made it. At this point, to support women's boxing on the biggest stages possible, it's time to recognize this and move forward on separate paths. I will always be a big fan of your in-ring accomplishments. Stay well. Now, I got a question for y'all. Now, is that a duck? Is that a duck in the future? Like, now we talking about ducks. Is that a duck? She's saying basically, I wish you well. I wish you well. Going on now, Clarissa. I wish you well. We ain't gotta be on the same path no more. Cause you remember when Clarissa said, I wanted to fight all of them, but they never wanted to fight me. So what did I do? I moved up and got all the belts going forward. So if they want a belt when they move up, guess who they gotta come and see? They gotta come and see Clarissa. But is that a belt? She says it's time to recognize this and move forward on separate paths. I will always be a fan of your in-ring accomplishments. And then she hit her with the stay well. What? Stay well. Where they do that at? And that sounds like a duck. But I like Amanda Serrano. But if she move up, if you want a belt, you gotta go through Clarissa. You gotta go through Clarissa. I ain't gonna say that. It'll be crazy if Clarissa come up short one day, right? And then all of a sudden these same people move up to try to get the belt. But that is what Amanda Serrano says. She says it's time to recognize this and move forward on separate paths. I will always be a big fan of your in-ring accomplishments. Stay well. That's crazy and nasty word, man. It's nasty word, man. My boy DT says, can't believe mad at that. It says, can't believe mad at that. She ain't no fool. Oh, she said, I think she's saying she can't believe she's mad at that. She ain't no fool. Nah, I ain't mad at it, bro. She ain't no fool. But I'm just saying it's crazy, bro, because, you know, is that a duck by her saying that or no? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we calling Kid Austin a duck by him saying he want 2.5 million, is that a duck from Amanda Serrano by her saying it's time for us to move forward on separate paths? Basically saying that you have no ambition, no inspirations in the future to fight Clarissa Shield, who's the undisputed champion, who got all the belts. I mean, dang, bro, she need a belt carrier, bro. She got so many belts. I'm just saying, shout out to the whoa, wrong button. There we go, whoa. I'm just saying, man. But anyway, guys, man, look, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get up off of here, bro. It's a slow night. Tomorrow, Friday. I'm gonna be back Friday. I'm gonna find some other topics for Friday night, man. And man, we gonna vibe. I think there's a pro box fight. I know there's a DAZN fight, but I might talk about a different subject tomorrow. So and unless something comes in that's trending or something like that, we might talk about some other stuff, man. But I just want to come on here, man, and talk about this Abdullah Mason situation, man. He says uh the soundboard low, barely hear it. You know what, bro? I think I gotta get a new soundboard anyway. I dropped it the other day, man. I mean, I dropped it a while back, and can you hear me now? I just turned it up. I had it low because sometimes people be saying I'm yelling into the mic. So by me yelling into the mic, I'd be like, man, nah, let me turn it down, man. So I appreciate that, DT. I appreciate you, my guy, man. I appreciate that, man. But DT, man, we gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying? How was your experience at the fight, man? You know, you went to the Boost Ennis and standing on this fight. How was your experience, man? Like, was it a good experience? I know you said you was upset because of the whole performance of Ray Ford, which I believe is a great fight. I feel like he just gotta go, hit some muscles, man. I feel like he just gotta go get some muscles on him, bro. That's all. Let him get a little muscles. He'll be good, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Smash the like button, man. Please smash the like button. All right, man. It changes. It changed again. I'm gonna update y'all on the vote. All right, so the poll says, do you believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah Mason? 33% says yes. 50% says no, and 17% says heck yes. My boy Lavelle says, let me get that comment up on the screen. My boy says, two, oh yeah, fam, I got that smoke you want, fam, about boots, LOLs. I'm with it, bro. Boots showed up this fight. So I ain't really got no smoke with him. Like, he showed up this fight. Like he showed up, bro. Like, if you show up, it shuts me up. But you gotta admit with me though. Like, one thing about me, bro, like, I'm truthful. Like, and I'm real. I'm truthful and I'm real, right? So I'm truthful and I'm not biased. Boots in his last two performances was garbage. Hey, look, he even admitted, he even admitted, he even admitted that his last two fights was garbage because per Boots in his words was, this is what Boots Ennis said. Boots Ennis stated, he said, when I fight top tier caliber fighters, this is the Boots Ennis that you're going to get. When I don't, when I fight down to the competition, basically, I'm not even going to get out the bed and work out. That's basically what Boots said. And that's what you get. But in this instance, he worked out. It worked out for Boots because he fought a top level fighter. So he got up and he went in there. Boots in his last two performances was trash, bro. But this performance that he had against Stanionis, it was dominant. And I got to give him credit for it. I'm not biased, bro. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm right, I'm right. And I was right about his last two performances. I was wrong about my pick, but I was right about his last two performances. But this performance, Boots Ennis, he put on a clinic. I gotta give it to you, bro. Like, trust me, bro. I watch Boots. I support him. My only thing is I just don't like when he dances in a ring. I don't need the showboating in that way. You know what I mean? Just keep on putting on the dominant performance that you put on. And then in that aspect, I probably like, damn. Because, bro, I didn't give Stanionis not one round. I think by round 3, I was like, dang, bro, like, this fight is over with. It's boring. Stop the fight. And his corner wasn't wrong for stopping the fight. Like, I agree 100% with his corner stopping that fight. Because his corner told Stanionis, you don't need this, man. You're getting, it's too much. Like, it's nothing that he could do. He don't need the extra punishment in the sport of boxing, bro. People die. And so he didn't need that extra punishment. So I agree. My boy says, I admit I'm from Miami, so we got there late. Nah, fact, I agree. But you know what though, bro? I don't even think that is that you got there late. I think it was more so it was so many knockouts that it was like back to back to back stoppages that the fight just came on super earlier than what it was supposed to come on. So I don't even really think you got there late. I just think like they wasn't expecting all of them early stoppages that they got. You know what I'm saying? He says, I arrived at the start of Ray fight. Yeah, no, there's no problem with that, man. He said, but I feel like boxing should like put a hold, like what ESPN do. Like if their card is moving too fast, ESPN put a hold on it. Like, hold on now. Let's play some music, get the crowd hyped up. Let's play some extra commercials. Let's talk for about another 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But the zone was like, nah, come on. Let's go. You doubt that man, LOL. I see him doing that to everyone besides Bud and maybe Charlo. Yeah, bro. Facts, bro. I did doubt Boots Ennis, bro. I did doubt him, bro, because of his last two performances. But I also came on the next following day and said, Boots Ennis, I was wrong. I said Boots Ennis put on a clinic. And I came on and I admitted that, bro. One thing about me, bro, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm right, I'm right. And I did come on. I said I was wrong about him. He came on. He put on a clinic, and we can't take that away from him. We can't take his performance away from him. And that's sometimes that's what you got to do, man. You got to shut the critics up, bro. And I was one of the critics. I was a top fan of Boots. But then his last two performances was just sloppy when he went to Matchroom. This is his first. This is Boots Ennis' first dominant win since he signed to Matchroom. His first two performances when he signed to Matchroom was garbage, bro. And if you're a Boots Ennis true fan, you would say it too. Because if you tell me Boots Ennis' last two performances when he fought with Matchroom was great or good, then I'm gonna have to question you as a fan, though, Lavelle. I'm gonna have to question you as a fan, bro. I'm gonna have to question it. Because Boots himself even said, yeah, I'm gonna do a stream on draft day. I'm gonna get OG Rob on, man. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. He says, but my seats was crazy. I was right at the top of the fight. I think I sent you a picture of my ring seat. Yeah, no, I seen it, bro. Bro. Your ring seat was damn near right there, bro. I mean, like, but it was at the top, though, at the fight, though. Yeah, nah, bro. It wasn't a bad seat. I don't think it was a bad seat, man. I think that was a great seat that you had, bro. I'm being honest, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna get up off of here, guys. And man, I'll be back on here tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do a stream on draft day. Probably earlier though, cause OG Rob be trying to get in the bed. He look old, man. Or I might do one by myself, and we can just watch the draft or something like that, man. But I will be getting a stream on. He says, I feel that Boots get bored because his skills are on Bud's level. Now, Lavelle, I had a question you found. You say that Boots Ennis' skill set level is on Bud's level, but in the same aspect, you say that Boots can beat everybody but Bud. So is Boots on the same level of L? Come on now, brother. I feel like he got some good skills though. I understand what you're saying. I'm just capping with you. I understand what he's saying. But I feel like he got a good skill level, bro. He said it's a 50-50 fight. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight. I agree with you. It's a 50-50 fight. I agree with you, bro. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. I think a lot of people giving Bud too much credit because he beat a weight drain Errol Spence. But then again, can we say that Earl was weight drained or was he high? Because if you was weight drained, you wouldn't be going back down to 147 to fight Mario Barrios, right? Am I wrong? I'm just saying. I don't know about that. That's my only question to him, man. Okay, so Abdullah Mason fighting June the 7th against Nakila on Top Rank ESPN. And that's why I don't understand like why he's signing fights with Norfolk, why he's signing fights with the ring like he's signing a new fight. Like I don't understand what that means. But Abdullah Mason versus Nakila lightweight co-future on June the 7th. So wait a minute. I think ain't that's the same fight that Keon Davis? Oh, so I think they're gonna make the whole Keyshawn Davis situation. Oh snaps, yo. Let's go to the fight card. All right, so on the Keyshawn Davis De Los Santos card, they adding Abdullah Mason to their card. Yo, they are building Keyshawn Davis up. This is what Shakur Stevenson wanted to be, bruh. This is what Shakur Stevenson wanted, bruh. This is what Shakur Stevenson wanted. They are building Keyshawn Davis up to be the next Javante Tank Davis. So, this is why I say Turkey is messing up the sport of boxing, right? Because he want Abdullah Mason to fight Kid Austin. Now, if Abdullah Mason loses, that drives down his stock. If Kid Austin loses, then that drives down his stock. Bruh, you need to continue to match make these guys and build them up to make household names and to become pay-per-view stars. And then you can match them up, bro. But right now, both of them are still prospects. And this is what Shakur Stevenson wanted. Shakur Stevenson is, bro, listen. Oh my goodness. Yo, listen, bro, listen, check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. And this is just my perspective. Shakur Stevenson went at Turkey Al-Sheikh and said that Turkey Al-Sheikh didn't want to pay him, right? Okay, right? And then he goes on and say that no. And then they signed, who did they sign? They signed Keyshawn Davis to the ring ambassador deal, right? Right? Okay. What did they do? They go back and sign Shakur Stevenson. I think what Turkey Al-Sheikh is going to do is put the bag on the line, and we're going to get Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy L. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. I really believe we're going to get Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis. They both signed to Turkey Al-Sheikh now. I mean, with the ring ambassador deal, we're going to get Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis. Bro, but this is the Keyshawn Davis. This is what Shakur Stevenson wanted. I think Shakur Stevenson might be envy of Keyshawn Davis' career. Bro, he got Abdullah Mason up under his undercard. Bro, hey, shout out to Top Rank, bro. Top Rank about to come up, bro. Top Rank about to come up. Bro, oh my goodness. Abdullah Mason, and you got Keyshawn Davis, and then you got the Davis brothers. Bro, come on, bro. Bro, June the 7th, you better mark that on my calendar, bro. That's gonna be a good fight. He's fighting, and guess what? He's fighting the same guy that Shakur Stevenson fought. Tell me they not trying to match. Tell me they not trying to match make Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis without making Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson yet. If Shakur Stevenson didn't see the writing on that wall, then he crazy. You seen him come out. He said that this was a misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding. Him and Turkey is good because he about to fight, and Turkey go give him that bag and go turn around and give him another bag to fight Keyshawn Davis. Now, Keyshawn Davis, I believe, will fight. Will Shakur take that bag? Will Shakur take that bag if Turkey Al-Sheikh paid him to fight Shakur Stevenson? Yo, that's crazy. Do y'all see what's going on here, man? That is crazy, man. Shout out, y'all. We got 7 votes, so we better have at least have some likes over here, man. We only got 3 likes, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. That is nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work, y'all. Nasty work. But yeah, man, I really feel like that's what they doing, bro. That is crazy, bro. He's fighting on Keyshawn Davis card. That June the 7th card about to be crazy. Yo, that June 7th card gonna be crazy, yo. But listen, guys, I'm up out of here. I appreciate you guys, more than anything. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you like what we got going. Oh, snaps, JN in the building.
Shout out to Likeable.
My boy say, what up, my boy? Got hemmed up on some old-ish, but I'm back, LD. Shout out to that boy. Shout out to that boy JN in the building. Yo, JN, I was just about to end the show, but I'll keep it going a little bit, man. Hey, we talked about Abdullah Mason and we talked about Kid Austin. And I ain't gonna lie, JN. I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to my boy JN, man. And JN, hey, my boy say, good to be home. I appreciate that, JN. Yo, and JN, most importantly, bro, I appreciate you for rejoining on the membership, my guy. Hey, man, shout out to my boy JN, shout out to my boy DT, and shout out to my boy King Davis, man. They helping keeping the lights on over here at Likeable Dialogue, man, for sure, for sure. Man, listen, I'm actually gonna put the number back up there, man. Didn't nobody call in? I'll put the number back in the chat, man. And man, so JN, I gotta ask you, man, what do you think about the Kid Austin versus what do you think about the Kid Austin versus Abdullah Mason and all the whole debate, man? My boy DT says, congrats, my guy. It's always good to clear up that dead weight. Facts, man. Yeah, so JN, what you think about the Abdullah Mason situation, man? And the whole Kid Austin situation. Lavelle said he wanted to go in about Boots. Let him cook. Let him cook. He got the number on the screen, man. He ain't called in. He don't want to talk about Boots. He don't want to talk about Boots because he know what I'm saying is truthful and facts. That's why. You know what I'm saying? My boy JN says, Mayno, I haven't seen Ish. I literally just got home. Fill me in, my dude. No problem, man. No problem. So basically, man, what's been going on is hold on, let me put this. I don't like when that number is up there like that. Let me put it up here in this one right here. Okay, hold on 1 second, bro. I got you, JN. Shout out to my boy JN, man. Basically what's been going on, JN, is Kid Austin dad comes out and says there's an offer coming down the pipeline. And his dad says it's a $1.5 million offer that's coming down the pipeline. We haven't got it yet, but that's what I'm hearing, that it's a $1.5 million offer coming down the pipeline to fight Abdullah Mason. And he says, but the only how they fight Abdullah Mason is if they offer him $2.5 million. Now, the debate is about, they're saying that they're trying to duck Abdullah Mason by trying to drive the bid up an extra $1.5 million. So do you agree with that or do you not agree with that? Me, I don't think it's a duck. Personally, I feel like Schofield Senior feels like that he's going to be the one that's selling the fight. He's going to be the one that's doing all the interviews. He's going to be the one that's out promoting the fight. Whereas Abdullah Mason doesn't. Abdullah Mason shows up and boxes. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the whole debate. They feel like Kid Austin is about to duck. But I don't believe Kid Austin ducked 2 times. You don't duck 2 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole debate that's been going on. Let me catch up with the comments. I gotta get to my members first, man. So shout out to the members, man. I appreciate y'all members, man. Shout out to that boy JN, man. My boy resubscribe to that membership, man. I appreciate that. And my boy DT been a member for, let's get the accurate count, man. I gotta give y'all a shout out because y'all help keeping the lights on over here, man. And y'all are the realest, man. And so y'all are the realest, man. And so let's give y'all kudos, man. Let's give y'all kudos, man, for sure. Shout out to my boy DT, man. He's been on that membership plan for 5 months. Wrong button. Goddamn DT. You know. Shout my boy G Month Strong. And shout out to my boy King Davis for being on that membership plan 1 month for a full month now, man. Shout out to King Davis. I appreciate you guys, man. All right, let's get to these comments first. Gotta get the members, gotta get my members. He says, LD, my dude. He says, congrats. He says, Lavelle says he wanted to cook. He wanted to go in about Boost. Let him cook. Let him cook, man. He ain't said nothing. My boy says, he says, DT, how he tried to do me. You see how he tried to do me? Bro, I told him to call in to the show. He says, my boy JN says, what up, DT? You been good? He says, mind you, JN, this is after Austin back out of the fight with Shakur for an illness, and they out here making demands. Hey, bro, it's nothing wrong with making that demand, man. There's nothing wrong with making a demand. He's gonna be the one out here selling the fight. Hey, you know what? Let me put this computer on the charger. Hold on, man. I'm gonna get to the comments. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I'm about to answer y'all comments, man. Let me charge. Let me put this up. To the other camera. Hold
Oh y'all, sorry y'all, but he says about. But I feel like honestly, man, I feel like honestly, man, that all right, I don't know what's going on, but we might have to rock it like this for a little bit, and until I figure out what's going on with the camera. But yeah, bro, he didn't show up, but I also feel like even though he didn't show up, they did sell that fight. Like, why did you want to watch Dimitri Bivol versus B2B? Why did you want to watch it? It's because of the fight. It's because of the Schofields. Let's be real. That's the real reason why you wanted to watch it. That's the real reason why you wanted to watch it. My boy JN says, is he just trying to negotiate more money, or you really think he ducking? Not a bad business move, if you're asking me. Thank you. Shout out to that boy JN. Thank you, JN. That is what I said, JN. I said it's not a bad move. That is what I said, JN. Shout out to you. I said, bro, that is not a bad move, because if I'm him, I'm going to try to go out there and get that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not a bad move. Shout out to that boy JN, man. That is not a bad move, man. It is not a bad move. Shout out to JN for that, man. I appreciate that comment, because I actually said the same thing, man. My boy say, yes, sir, JN. I went to the Boost fight in person. My boy say, LD might as well keep this stream going. We cooking all y'all. Hit the like button. Hey, hit that like button. My boy JN says, I don't know what's going on with the camera, y'all. I'm trying to get it to work in the background, so just keep that in mind. I don't know what the heck is going on over here, man. Some nasty work, I tell you that much, man. But I will put this picture up there so people can get an idea of what we're talking about. There we go. Um, he says, dug me once, maybe something happened. Dug me twice, everybody calling you a beep. That man's reputation sounds to be on the line. That's exactly what I said. And JN is just now getting her. Shout out to JN. Yo, JN said that, saying the same thing that I'm saying. What did I say? I said that this man's reputation is on the line. I said I don't think that he's going to duck again, because if he duck again, then people are going to say, "What, bro? You ducked this guy. You can't duck the same time." And I hope that he don't get sick. I hope that he don't get sick, because if he gets sick, then it's like, yo, you get sick and you missed already the biggest fight in Shakur, and your dad is hyping you up. You cannot get sick, bro, because if you get sick, people go call it a duck. Because the last time we seen you, you was in the hospital with saying that you was sick and food poisoning. Heck yeah, DT, good A time. Yes, sir. What's going on? Nothing wrong with asking for more, but who is the bigger draw? Let's be real. Kid Austin is the bigger draw. Why is Kid Austin the bigger draw? That is the question to ask. Why is Kid Austin the biggest draw? Kid Austin is the biggest draw because Kid Austin is the one that's out in the media. People want to see Kid Austin get beat up. Kid Austin is the new Devin Haney, goddammit. Kid Austin is the new Devin Haney. People want to see Devin Haney get cooked. Why y'all didn't tell me I was on mute the whole time? Was I on mute the whole time? Oh, bro, y'all nasty for not telling me that, bro. I'm up here like, y'all, I'm trying to fix the camera. I'm trying to fix the camera. How long was I on mute? I was spitting some facts. Now it's the audio, champ. Man, I'm just now seeing that, bro. He says, yes, sir. There you go. Shout out to my boy JN, man. All right, man. So now let's get back to these comments because I want the beef. Hey, listen, y'all can call in. The number's up there in the ticker. If y'all see up there on the top of the screen, the number is going by. If y'all want to call in to the show, man, y'all can call in to the show, man, and talk your talk, man. All right, let me get to my boy JN. What was he saying? He says, nothing's wrong with asking for me, but who is the biggest draw? The bigger draw for me is Kid Austin. No doubt. Because what is he known? Like, people know who Kid Austin is. People know who Abdullah Mason is too, but people know who Kid Austin is because he's active in the interviews. He's active. He's an active person. He is active. So people know who Kid Austin is. He's in the interviews. He's in our face. He's on everybody's platform. He's on everybody's platform. Where do we see Abdullah Mason? We see him only when it's time to fight and when they posted him, bro. That's it. I don't feel like, in this time, in this day and age, I feel like you need more. We need more. We demand more. We need more. My boy say, DT, I don't know either of them. I got homework to do. I just based on a little knowledge I have now. Same page with LD. Shout out to JN. You my guy, JN. JN, I rock with you, bro. You my guy, bro. You my guy, JN. You my guy, bro. He says, don't Mason got the belt? No, Kid Austin have a belt as well. And he has a belt to where he can challenge at any other time. I think he got the IBF. Yeah, he got the belt as well. No audio. There we go. He says, my bad. I thought you had to piss. No, bro. I don't know what was going on with the camera, bro. I had to plug up the other camera, man. So good thing I got 2-3 cameras, bro. You got to be on handy, man. Shout out to y'all, man, because, you know, y'all helping the channel grow, man. So shout out to y'all, man. But, yeah, man, Abdullah Mason, Kid Austin, man, I feel like, you know, it's going to be, I feel like, man, listen, JN, here it is, bro. It's nothing wrong. But listen, JN, I forgot one thing. This is the reason why people feel like Kid Austin might duck Abdullah Mason. This is one of the reasons, right? Is because one of the reasons why they feel like he's going to duck Abdullah Mason is because they offered him the fight at 1.5 million. But he says that he would take it for 2.5 million. There's nothing wrong with that if you know your worth and if you're doing that for your worth. But he backdoored and said, but I'll take the fight at 1.5 million. What? So you telling me that you will only fight for 2.5 million, but you would take the fight for 1.5 million. So why would I give you that extra 1.5 million when I can get you at a cheaper rate? You see what I'm saying? So that itself is a bit confusing, but yeah, that's the only part when if I was to talk to Senior, I would ask him about that because that part right there is a bit confusing. It says, last time I saw you was the Tank fight. I was trying to video in and take a shot with y'all, but shit turned up quick. Ha. Bro, my bad, bro. Yeah, man. It just took bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It be happening, bro. But yeah, man, like you know what you just gave me an idea, bro. You know what? You just gave me an idea. So for the members only, you know, on the big fights, if y'all want to join me, you can join me on the video on the screen. For the members only, like if you're a member and you want to join me, you'll have that option to join me on the screen, like during the big fights. Yeah, man, you gave me shout out to that boy JN. Exclusive. You know what I'm saying? JN, he says, I'll pop my ugly AN. Hey, bro, listen. Whatever you look like, brother, I won't judge you because I ain't even looking at you like that. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue. Big facts, JN. Big facts. Yo, JN, do you got Instagram, social media? You got social media, Instagram? If you do, make sure you follow me at Likeable Dialogue, man. We actually got 3 pages. Likeable Dialogue fan page, Likeable Dialogue, and Likeable Dialogue boxing. Okay. Likeable Dialogue fan page is where you will inbox me. You see something, yo, LD, I think you should talk about this on the show tomorrow or today. Blah blah blah. Boom, you send that to me. I'm gonna look into it. Oh yeah, this is good. I'm gonna talk about it. You do that on the fan page, Likeable Dialogue fan page, Instagram. Likeable Dialogue is the main page, and then Likeable Dialogue Boxing is the other page that we're building. So if you got Instagram, JN, make sure you following us on both of them, my brother. And shout out to my boy King Davis, man. He go back and watch the videos, but man, I want that boy to join us live, man, for sure. But yeah, guys, listen, we got about 15 more minutes here. But, you know, I don't feel like Abdullah Mason is ducking anybody. And I don't feel like Boots Ennis is ducking anybody. But they say Devin Haney, we might get Devin Haney versus Boots Ennis, right? But we won't get that right away because Boots got a mandatory. And Jerron Boots Ennis, he got a mandatory. And Devin Haney got his hands filled with Jose Ramirez and Ryan Garcia. And then so people gonna talk about it all 2026, and then we'll probably get it early 2028. That's crazy how we already in 2028 and we talking about boxing. But we won't get, because Devin Haney is just now entering the welterweight division. Devin Haney he will have to adjust his body to the welterweight division. You see what I'm saying? And so it takes about 2 or 3 years for you to adjust your body in the welterweight division or in any division. Like Ray Ford, like he just moved up. He was good at the 126 and he moved up to 130. But I feel like he needs to go lift some weights, man. I feel like he needs to go lift some weights, man. And then jump back in. You know what I'm saying? Go lift some weights and then jump back in. That's what I feel like he really, really needs to do, if I'm being honest, man. But Ray Ford is a good fighter, but that's what I feel like he needs to do. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is we won't get that fight until like 2028. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I feel. 2028. Man. All right, guys. Let me get you guys an update on the poll. All right, so we got another update. We say it's the poll says, do you believe Kid Austin will duck Abdullah Mason? 25% of you guys says yes. 50% of you guys says no. 12% of you guys says heck yes. And 12% of you guys said that you are in between, that you don't know. And I respect it. At least you're being honest. Like, you're not just picking a side because you don't like the dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that, man. I really do. I respect that. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button as always. But yeah, guys, yeah, man, shout out to my boy JN. JN, go look at both of them, man. I think tomorrow's debate is going to be who wins. So I think tomorrow, if they were to fight, who wins? And then we got to talk about this De La Santa card that they just and Kid Austin card, man. Like, man, this is a great card that they just put this card out there, bro. This is a great card. Okay, y'all, Errol Spence is posting stuff on his Instagram saying that he's ready to come back. I mean, that he's posting stuff where people were saying that he's coming, saying that we need him back. He's posting stuff, so maybe he's going to make an announcement soon. So that would be dope if he make an announcement soon, right? Top Rank just posted a picture of Keyshawn Davis, says, new champion, new era. I feel like Keyshawn Davis is gonna be that top star that Shakur Stevenson wanted to be. I'm telling you, bro, Keyshawn Davis is coming, bro. He says, I'm gonna watch a couple of their fights before tomorrow so I know what's going on. Shout out to my boy JN. Shout out to my boy JN. Say he gonna watch a couple of their fights and see what's going on. Now, facts, man, go do that, man. You know what? And I'm gonna do it too. Even though I know I'm gonna go do it too, so I can have a fresh memory of it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, guys, we're gonna call it a night tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna get some clips up here shortly. Make sure when y'all see the clips, man, make sure y'all smash that like button on the clips, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping into the channel. Shout out to that boy JN for coming back to the channel, man. Shout out to DT. Shout out to my boy Lavelle, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that tapped in. Make sure y'all smash that like button as always. We did get a comment. He says, good to see you. Man, peace, everybody. Yeah, man, appreciate you too, JN. It's good to hear from you, my brother. I'll be seeing you comment and stuff, man, but I'll be wanting to hear from the chat, man. I'll be wanting to hear y'all give me the energy to keep going, man. You feel me? So I really appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. And yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, man. But guys, I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me, man. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow because a great conversation is what likable dialogue.
Hey guys, that part of the segment was called subscriber questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.
Likeable Dialogue. You know what I'm saying? My boy say one love, JN.